So you're watching this video because you are wanting to create a workout plan. I'm going to show you the in and outs of creating a workout plan personalized just for you. Whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish on your fitness journey, I'm going to be the one to help you accomplish it. The first thing first is determining your goals. That's the first step. You want to determine your goals. Figure out what it is that you are wanting to accomplish. Are you wanting to lose fat? Are you wanting to lose weight? Are you wanting to gain muscle mass? Are you just wanting to do a whole different body recomp? Like, what is it that you're wanting to do? Some people jump into a workout plan, or they'll go to the gym and just do whatever it is that comes to mind. I used to be that person. So speaking from experience, so whenever you are creating a workout plan, just think about those things. Keep those things in mind. The internet is very beneficial when it comes to creating things like that. I personally just personalized myself a workout plan for at least the next 3 or 4 months. And then once I've done that and, gained some strength in that area with that plan, then I'm going to move on to a different plan. I really wanted to increase my upper body strength, so I incorporated more upper body exercises and activities into my workout plan. So like I said, with that being said, when you're creating a workout plan, make sure that it is aligning with your goal. So there are some things on social media, there's some things online that you may see, or you see people doing, and you're like, oh, that'll work out for whatever I'm doing. Try it and see if it will work. But majority of the time, people see things on social media and think that that's going to work for them, and they just incorporate it into their fitness routine. And then later on down the road, they realize it doesn't work. It's okay to try things that you see online. It's okay. I have. But when it comes to creating a workout plan, make sure that you are creating that workout plan for your need and your goals, not for anything else. Because it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be really tough when you're in the gym and the goal that you're trying to meet, you're not meeting it because you're like, why? Why am I not reaching my goal? Well, you keep changing up your routine. That's one thing. You keep changing up your exercises. That's another thing. You're not going to see any growth anywhere within the muscle group that you're trying to grow if you're changing up your exercises all the time. And I'm speaking from experience. I've done it. I used to go into the gym and I used to freestyle. I used to do whatever. I used to work on legs 3 or 4 times a week, and I wouldn't do any upper body, or I would do upper body with core or upper body with cardio. Like, it was so all over the place. This is why I say it's important that you figure out a workout plan that works for you. It's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to help you. That's like the first step, is determining your goal. What is it that you want to do? That's the first step. So once that you reach the first step and you're moving on to the next, you want to select a workout split. So that means, how often are you wanting to train? Are you wanting to train 3 to 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week? It's totally up to you. And when you're selecting a workout split, you want to make sure that you are keeping in mind of your strength, keeping in mind with your fitness activity. You don't want to go in there just full force and you're knowing in your mind you can't tackle it. You're keeping a positive mind though, telling yourself you can. But at the same time, you're not thinking about your strength. You're not thinking about your endurance, and everything else that comes with it. So when selecting a workout split, you definitely want to start, as a beginner, you want to start small. You don't want to go in there full force. And I said that so your body can get used to things, especially if you're not a gymmer. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't work out, if you don't train often, I would say start off with 2 to 3 times out the week. And majority of the time with clients and trainers, they'll start their clients off with 2 to 3 times a week, which is feasible. It's doable. It's for beginners, right? When you're selecting that workout split, 2 to 3 days would be good for a beginner. And in those 2 and 3 days, whatever it is that is your goal, that is what should be in your workout split. So if you're wanting to lose weight, right, you should be doing, you should be eating a lot of protein. You should be making sure you're getting in good carbs, you're getting in good fats. Healthy fats, of course, but then some unhealthy fats, meaning like everyone thinks that, oh, I just need healthy fat, but your body needs both. So you want to make sure you're having a good nutritious diet. You're drinking your water, you're eating your fruits, you're eating your vegetables, and taking, you know, a good nutritious meal. So, like I say, if you're wanting to lose weight, and aside from the eating the nutrition diet, you're wanting to lose weight. So when you're losing weight, you want to make sure you're doing cardio. You want to make sure you're lifting weights, make sure you're doing HIIT workouts. So you want to incorporate that into your workout split. Then you'll move on to choosing your exercises. So cardio, you'll do running, you'll get on the Stairmaster. You do core exercises, core strengthening stuff. That's what's going to be really beneficial for you. So you just really got to figure out the exercises that work for you and go online, do research, try things here and there to see what works for you. Number 4, choosing the sets and reps. As you increase your strength and endurance, you're going to want to up your reps. You're going to want to up your sets. You're going to up your weight. You don't want to stay at the same weight. You don't want to be consistent and steady with the same weight. You want to make sure you're increasing those things as you up your sets and you up your reps. That's called progressive overload. So you're wanting to make sure that over time that you're increasing that weight. That's going to be really good for your strength training, your endurance. Overall, it's going to be really, really, really good for you. So that goes into progressive overload. Whenever you're choosing your sets and choosing your reps, eventually you want to go into progressive overload, because staying in that one weight and at that same rep and at that same amount of sets you're going to see progress, but over time, if you add progressive overload, you are going to see a big, big difference, I promise you. So once you do all of that, you're going to put it all together, right? You're going to put it all together, implement it, and see if it works for you. But in the time of all that, you want to make sure that you're allowing 48 hours in between time for recovery with each muscle group. So with that being said, if you work out legs Monday, you need to wait until Wednesday to work out legs again. I see this a lot, especially on social media. I see a lot of people work out legs 5 times a week, but they're working out legs consecutively. They're not putting any time in between those muscle groups. And I'm like, I used to be that person. So now that I have the information and I am educated on that, I know now what not to do and what to do. I'm still learning, I'm still growing. There are probably things that I still do that I shouldn't do. But we're not perfect, and there are things that we're learning every day, and that's why we are here for each other, to help each other out and show each other things and to educate each other. That's what we're here for. When you're packing all of that stuff together, all those steps that I gave you, make sure that you're implementing everything. Making sure, like I said, a nutritious diet. You're allowing 48 hours in between time for recovery. You want to make sure that you have proper rest. Make sure that you're recovering. Make sure you're, stretching in between those recovery days, those rest days. Make sure you're stretching, like doing active recovery, going to get a massage, going hiking, doing yoga, meditating, just doing some really good static stretching, and just, still keeping your body active, going to the gym and getting on the Stairmaster on your rest days, or getting on the treadmill, or going to ride the bike, or getting on the elliptical, whatever it is. Implementing some kind of active rest recovery in between your 48 hours of recovery. Within that 48 hours of recovery time, like I said, make sure that you're eating healthy, you're staying hydrated. That's a number one thing. Make sure you're staying hydrated. We don't want you following things that don't serve your purpose or your goal or your workout plan. So make sure you're staying hydrated. But once you pack all of that together, you start doing that and it works for you, then do it for 3 or 4 months and you'll be good. And make sure that you're finding a time that works out for you, because that's the number one thing too. Make sure you're finding something that works for you and around your time, your work schedule, with your kids or whatever it is that you have going on in your personal life. Make sure it works for you. And that's why I say don't follow what other people are doing, because you don't know what's going on in the background with them. So that's why I say when you're doing what you're doing, you're creating a workout plan, and you have certain goals that you're wanting to meet, stop following what you see on social media, because majority of it is not real. So if you made it this far, I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.